What's up YouTube? Today we have a short video with some leaked video footage of the new mining ship, the Golem from Drake Interplanetary. I'll be going over what we know while scrubbing through the footage I was able to find through leaked recordings. Welcome back to ForgeCore Gaming. I'm your host Phoenix, and this is the Drake Golem. First, I'd like to apologize for the video resolution. My guess is that this was streamed and screen grabbed by someone before I got my hands on it. Either way, let's do our best to see what's going on. For starters, the Golem appears to be a bit on the small side. Without having exact measurements, it's definitely smaller than the MISC Prospector, which would make it the smallest mining ship in the game. Yet, it still manages to hold up to 32 SCU of minables, courtesy of 2 Drake-specific ore bags attached to the underbelly of the ship. Presumably, extra ore bags can be bought from cargo facilities anywhere around Stanton or Pyro, but for transparency, these were seen at Seraphim Harbor. Moving around to the front, we see the Golem comes equipped with 2 Badger repeaters, and also 2 Size 1 missiles, something rare for such a small mining ship, but likely a nod to Drake's tendency towards going against the grain. Inside, we find ourselves in a small, single-seater cockpit with 3 MFDs lining the top. It is worth noting there is no interior to this ship, just the cockpit. If we go into third person, we can see that the mining laser is tucked away into the body. When you switch operator modes, the arm folds out and extends to mine and node from above rather than below, as we're used to with the Mole and Prospector. Not shown in this video, components are accessible by way of removing the underbelly ore bags, which then reveal component slots cleverly tucked into the spine and landing gear of the Golem. One additional note, there is an external storage box located on the front starboard side that can hold up to 900,000 micro SCU of cargo. Now, let's take a quick peek at the flight characteristics before we dive into the stock component loadout. In SEM mode, unboosted, the Golem reaches speeds of up to 202 meters per second, 46 meters per second faster than its MISC counterpart, while the boosted SEM speeds get as high as 270 meters per second. Finally, in nav mode, the new Drake mining ship reaches a maximum of 1009 meters per second. One item worth mentioning is that the quantum fuel storage is less than 1 SCU as opposed to the 1.8 SCU of the MISC Prospector, which kinda hints at the idea that the Drake mining ship is likely designed to be carried through space on larger industrial ships. Moving on to components, Drake keeps with the trend of low budget buildouts and sticks to size 1 across the board. In the stock format, the Golem comes equipped with a Thermax cooler, a Fortitude power plant, a Goliath quantum drive, and a Bulwark shield generator. Needless to say, the ship likely won't be worth much when it comes to performance. And based on what we've seen here, I would place early purchase prices at or around $100. The factors that play into this are: 1. It's built by Drake Interplanetary, which is typically a budget manufacturer. 2. It's small with some of the lowest tier components. 3. It has no interior, meaning this is pretty much all it does. It goes out, it mines, and it comes back. It's a single purpose ship. With that said, there are also factors that contribute to the idea that this will be a little more expensive than we'd like to pay for it. Namely, the fact that it's an industrial ship with a built-in gameplay loop for making guaranteed income in the Star Citizen universe. Now, half the fun of playing Star Citizen is speculating as to how things will pan out or function, given the fact that the majority of the game still isn't made yet. So here's how I speculate the Drake Golem will and should be used. The Drake Golem will likely be a part of a fleet mining operation. It has low quantum travel range, thereby meaning that it has to be carried. It has bottom-loading ore pods, which make it a great companionship for ships like the Ironclad, which is top-loading. And it's very small in size, meaning several can be carried on a ship like, again, the Ironclad or maybe the Kraken. Though I'm not a big Drake fan, and I'm really not a fan of the way the Golem looks, I suspect a fleet mining operation could be very entertaining when done with a large group of players. And this kind of curated or encouraged multi-crew gameplay is a definite bonus to those who enjoy the multiplayer aspect of Star Citizen, and those who maybe want to begin dabbling in the industrial side of gameplay without committing to more expensive purpose-built ships. And alright, that's what I've got. If you made it this far in the video, drop a comment with your thoughts on the new Drake mining ship. I would love to hear from you. Are you going to be getting one? I'm probably going to give it a skip just because I have enough ships right now and I don't really need one. But also before you go, please don't forget to leave this video a like and subscribe if you enjoy Star Citizen content. As always, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.